Questions for Coach Ryan?
Coach, it seemed like when Ethan Happ was in the game, he was getting a majority of the intentional post touches. Is that something that's just an early season thing to get him going, or is that something we can expect for the rest of the season too?
Well, he's awful comfortable in there. I mean, he's a natural around the basket, so he works hard for position, and you reward people that work hard. So his teammates count on him getting open in there, and he's got good hands. His hands are twice the size of most people. So, yeah, he's a presence in there. He's going to be a factor, and he kind of showed that tonight.
In the back, Coach. Jeff.
Well, has Ilikainen gotten more comfortable as maybe the last few weeks that we've been able to see practice? It looked like early on he was a little maybe unsure of himself. Not early on tonight, but early on when we were allowed in at practice.
Well, you know, we're hoping that that's what we're doing out there when we practice, that we're trying to get guys to get better, get more comfortable. Charlie was comfortable. And, I mean, you know, you never look at the opposition. What you look at is the presence of players on the court, their movement, their, you know, they were comfortable. Khalil, comfortable. So we'll find out when we scrimmage and then when we start playing, obviously. But it was nice to see how comfortable a guy like Charlie was with his face-up jumper that he's been really good with in practice. I mean, he's shooting close to 60%. But, you know, he'll play against bigger, longer guys, so he'll have to work on some counter moves.
Any other questions for Coach? Jeff again.
Well, they sent out the release on Van Vleet. Can you shed any more light on where that situation stands and when that might be resolved?
I don't know. I mean, it doesn't take very long once you send in the appeal, and his is an unusual circumstance, but that didn't stop all the other teams in the United States from trying to get him. But how about people chanting "Free Van Fleet, Free Van Fleet"? Now, I couldn't say that 10 times real fast. I don't know if you guys can.
Bo, how do you think the team looked overall, finally getting into game action, some of these young guys, in the flow of it with the other veterans?
Well, I thought they did some nice things. There's still some weaknesses of guys that are veterans, some things that I'm sure will be pointed out to them tomorrow when I break the clips down. But that's what we do. And I've been fortunate enough to have guys who have listened and learned and improved. So we'll find out tomorrow how they react to constructive criticism and also to, hey, a couple attaboys. You know, that's the way to go. We do the positives too, so the other people can learn, well, how did he make that move? How was that so effective? Well, here's why. We break it down and say, look at the angle. On the receiver, look at the hand target. If I'm a passer and I see a hand target that's proper, I'm going to throw to it. And some guys, that's why they catch the ball more in the post than others. We call it passing and catching. Everybody talks about passing drills. Our drills are passing and catching drills. And targets, ball fakes by the passer, all those things that seem so elementary have carried us forever.
But when did Andy's situation first come up on the radar screen that you guys were aware of it, that there might be an issue?
You talking about cats?
No, I don't want to know about
Not
cats.
that Andy?
The Free Van Fleet guy.
Oh. Well, it's just something that as they look at it, because of how many years he was in school, the Belgium system is the toughest in the world. Tougher than any other place, and that's not just me rating. So it's a long story. that we'll see how the appeal goes, but they have to reject it initially, I guess, because you're allowed 1 year after you're finished, boom, boom, and so. Oh, we've been dealing with it all along, but why worry about it if we're not competing yet? But they had it for a while, and then decided today that we're going to have to do an appeal, and the appeals do not take that long.
Good question in the back there.
Turned on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Coach, is Brevin Pritchell close to returning, and do you think he'll redshirt?
Who's that?
Brevin Pritchell.
I'm just kidding. Okay. I haven't seen him. He hasn't been on the floor.
Oh.
Every once in a while I'll go, has anybody seen Brevin Pritchell? Didn't we sign Brevin Pritchell? He was a senior last year in high school, wasn't he? And he kind of goes, Coach, I'm right here. Oh, Brevin, there you are. Okay. They haven't cleared him yet. I'm the last one to know. Seriously, any more coaches are the last ones to know when a guy's able to play again physically. And we're also the last one to know when mentally.
Okay. Thanks, Coach.
All right, good.
Appreciate it.